King Jamshid was gifted with divine power and glory. It was a sign given to him by Ahura Mazda. Sapita, the white bird, which was a symbol of the divine glory, protected King Jamshid. King Jamshid saw that the people suffered from war, pain, cold, and drought. They also suffered from death, tyranny, and ignorance. He said to Sapita, "How can I put an end to the people's suffering?" Sapita looked into Jamshid's eyes and flew away. They kept going until they reached the mountain with tall peaks. Suddenly, groups of people came toward King Jamshid. They knelt before him, crying and begging him to save them from demons. They said, "Divaku, the mountain demon, steals our sheep and enslaves our children." King Jamshid followed Sapita and reached a dark cave in the mountain. He shouted aloud. The mountain demon walked out of the cave with a group of demons. The king fought all day and night until he defeated Divaku and destroyed him. Divbad, the wind demon, attacked King Jamshid like a storm when the news about the defeat of mountain demon spread in the mountain. All the winds were obeying the wind demon. Without his permission, no wind could blow the clouds here and there, and no cloud could rain. King Jamshid fought with the wind demon for 2 days with the help of Sapita, who gave him added strength. At the end, King Jamshid emerged victorious. He freed the winds and put an end to the drought. The victory of King Jamshid angered the demons. This time, Diva Sapid, the white demon who had imprisoned the wisdom of in the jungles, came to fight with the king. The white demon did not allow any person to enter the jungle. He was very angry, and fire came out of his mouth. King Jamshid fought with the white demon for 3 days and defeated him with the help of Sapita. Now that King Jamshid had rescued the wisdom from the demons, he went to fight Divamarg, the demon of death, with the help of wisdom. He lived in the dark valley and would send the death to the people. King Jamshid fought the demon of death for 4 days and killed him. Then he hugged Sapita in his arms, moved, and said, "Now I must fight with Divadard, the demon of pain, in the sea. He sends all sorts of pain to people." The demon of pain sent his stormy waves to the king, and as soon as he learned that he had come to the sea, King Jamshid was riding a big ship. He sailed for many days until he reached the demon of pain. They fought for 5 days. At last the demon of pain was killed, and the fishes celebrated on his body. After that, King Jamshid said to Sapita, "I must destroy Divajang,
Mm-hmm.
the demon of war, in order to spread friendship in the world." The demon of war would fall on the brains of the kings like thunder and lightning, and provoked them to roar and fight with each other. The kings at war received their strength from the demon of war. King Jamshid attacked the giant fort where the demon of war was living. The king and the demon of war fought for 6 days. At last, King Jamshid killed the demon of war and brought peace to the world. But the demons that had been repeatedly defeated went to Divasard, the demon of cold, for help. The demon of cold was living in a glacier full of ice in the mountain and would send terrible cold and blizzard to the people. Ice and snow spread everywhere. It was so cold that no bird could fly. The water stopped moving in the springs, and even fire could not warm the people. The animals froze in the mountains and plains. Sapita kept King Jamshid warm with the light of his eyes. King Jamshid crossed the 7 mountains to reach the glacier. There he fought with the demon of cold for 7 days. It was a difficult and lengthy battle, but finally the king drove his sword into the demon's chest. The glacier cracked, the ice melted, and the weather grew warm. Then King Jamshid ordered the people to celebrate the arrival of spring. He ordered them to wear new clothes and visit each other and celebrate the new year. He told them to call the day Nowruz, the new day. It was the first time to celebrate the new year in the world. Every country introduces itself to the world in a way. Iran has introduced itself by means of Shahnameh from old times till now. That is because Shahnameh, the Book of Kings, is one of the greatest epics in the world, and we Iranian people owe the pure attempts of Ferdowsi, the great Iranian epic poet.